Continuing video segment on better overhead mobility. This is part 3 in a few different series we've done. This one's going to hit on some simple things involving just a barbell, which we have available in the front room, as well as a lacrosse ball, and then simply a pull-up bar. What I'm going to show you is releasing from the tissue of the pec, as well as into the lats, and then you'll see the difference that it has for overhead position. Here's my before right now, and now let's see what happens next. So first trick is releasing some of the muscles around the pec. I'm going to take a lacrosse ball, which we keep in the buckets underneath the cubbies. I'm going to stick it in that little seam above my pec, below my shoulder, right there as it leads in the armpit. I have it in that area, and I'm simply going to run my arm up and down as I press that ball into my pec. I'm looking for sensitive points. I'll move a little slower in those areas. I'm not rushing here, just trying to get a good position. Next up, I grabbed a barbell from the front room, grabbed an additional kettlebell too. This is optional. Makes the pain that much worse, then therefore that much better for the overhead position. I'm going to jam the barbell into my armpit, kind of the back side of my armpit, holding this kettlebell. I'm just going to work my arm in a clockwise and counterclockwise motion, trying to hit different areas until I find something sticky in there. Maybe I stay there a bit longer. The last bit is eccentric lowering. I usually do this on an actual pull-up bar, but for those who aren't maybe as tall as I am, using the barbell we just had out for working on our lat will also help for this and make it a little bit easier as well. I've got the barbell set up on the rig at the highest spot for me. And I'm going to usually do this with 2 hands. So lower myself under control to a bottom position and then back up. But since I'm only working on one arm, I just want to show the difference on one arm, not the other. I'm going to do that a little bit on just the one arm here, so you can see how this works. So a little bit of tension, I'm just going to lower myself, let my body sink while kind of fighting it just a tad. The idea behind this is that you're lengthening the muscle under a little bit of tension to basically tell the muscle that it's safe to go to the end range of its range of motion. You're doing it in a safe manner, control of your feet on the ground to let your body know it can extend all the way up and not need to compromise by extending the lower back, for example. All right, so I've just completed the tissue work on the pec, on the lat, as well as the eccentric lowering. Let's see the differences. So I've got both hands overhead, and then to me, I believe you can see in the picture as well, my left arm is now a good 2, 3, 4 inches further back than my right. I'm at where they both kind of now stick. So I've gained an additional, again, 4 inches or so just from working the tissues, and now my overhead position should be a lot better for snatches or jerks, whatever we're doing that day.